Hello stars, welcome or welcome back. My name is Aster. If you are new here, I'm a reader and a writer. This video I'm kind of nervous for, but kind of excited as well. So if you're keeping up, the last 2 weeks I spent editing the novel that I am hoping will be my debut novel that is called Sad Reel. That's done now. And so now it's kind of time to move on to the next step in this whole process, which would be querying, which I'm terrified for, but again, so excited. Like I said, I will sound like a broken record. I hope you guys know that. Those two words, terrified and excited specifically, are going to repeat themselves a lot. But either way, I have never gotten this far before. I've never even considered who I'd want to be my literary agent. I hardly knew any literary agents until recently. So this is going to be a lot of research this week, I think. It's definitely more of just a normal vlog. I'm not writing or anything. I might be writing. But I have to make a list of literary agents I would want, works of art, but works of fiction that I think are similar to my novel. And there was other things that they wanted. I want to draft out my query letter. I just want to get everything started. So my editor, my friend who's an editor who hasn't been working on this for months, decided to pop back in and work right as I finished the novel, my drafts of the novel. But she's done 2 chapters since I've been aware of it. So she is making progress. So I'm gonna quietly edit that on my own. I'm not gonna make a video on that or anything. So I'm not quite sending out the query letters yet. I am just preparing everything. List of who I want to query to, publishers, probably dream publishers, and draft a query letter. And there may be more to that process, but I have no idea. Can you query straight to a publisher? I don't think I'd want to. I'm horrible at negotiating. I think I just kind of got to get right into this. I don't know how this is going to go. I've never done this before. Okay, so I just looked and I did make a rough draft of a query letter. How long ago was this? Let me check. August. Oh my God. August 29th was the last time I edited this. It is currently March 2026. I did that August 2025. So that was probably when draft 3 was finished and I handed it off to my editor. Since then, I was claiming it was 75,000 words. It's now at 82,000 words. So, and it's gonna grow. So that's why I'm not sending this out, because if my friend is still editing it, then I want to keep it as it is. It's actually, to be honest, the query letter is better than I thought it was, but I want to do a bit more research and see, sorry about the train, and see kind of what query letters really want, so I know I'm really getting this. I think I did do that in August, but I want to refresh my memory. And then this is addressed to one specific literary agent, which would be my ideal person, but I am going to still make a list on other possibilities, because you know how rare it is to actually get the literary agent you want. So yeah, first off, research on query letters. To be honest, I think I'm most nervous about not getting the query letter right. I'm not even nervous for rejections. I know I'm gonna get that, or sending it out to a lot of people. Not that nervous about that. It's knowing how to format it, because that can entirely change a literary agent's perception of me. So I'm just kind of looking around. I was looking at some examples, and now I'm on a website that's how to write a query letter plus free template. I'm not sure like the order of things. Like, do I put myself in first, like a little snippet about me, or do I go right into the book, or like the book's like little snippet of the book, or do I start with the genre of the book and the word count? I have all of those in my rough draft query letter, but I don't know if I have them in the right order. So that's kind of what I'm starting with. I'm just gonna read through this and see what it says. Okay, I got some general ideas. I'm not done the website yet, but I'm just gonna kind of go as I write as I go and kind of see where it takes me. I'm nervous. I'm rewriting the whole draft. I made a second copy and I'm gonna do it that way, but they have examples which help because you can see it in other people's words. Of course I'm not copying them. I don't want to be the exact same. That's not gonna help much. I think it seems like my summary of the book is too long. They want like quick little punch, you know? At least right now it just seems like they want like a small, like maybe 2-sentence max summary of the book. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna see how it goes. Suddenly, I'm entirely forgetting how my novel ends. Or the entirety of Act 3. Supposed to do, after the hook, I'm supposed to do a summary of the 3 acts, or summary of the first 2 acts, and then hint at the 3rd act, or so it says. But now I'm like, how do I, the 3rd act? How do I describe that without giving too much away? So I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So I finished with the description or the summary of the book, and then I did a little bio, personal description. How many steps are in this? Because, oh my god. There's at least 6 steps? 6 steps. Okay. I'm on step 4. Right? Yes. Which is personalize my query. Let's see. I think I still need to connect it to other books so they kind of know the gist of how well it'll sell, basically. Then I think I'm almost done the query. I don't know. So I finished basically what this website said I should do. I'm still gonna go look at a few different examples and other ideas of how to format it and all that. But yeah, so basically, introduction, dear literary agent's name, the name of the book, the genre of the book, the word count of the book, and then the hook. Oh, what if this was a possibility? Kind of thing. And then the summary, 3 paragraphs. Mine ended up being 230 words, which it's supposed to be no more than 250 words, I think. So I think we're good. And then my bio, and then personalizing it, which the website I was on, which was How to Write a Query Letter by Reedsy Blog, said, if they have a client that you know and that you like, mention that. Go find their wish list, what they're kind of looking to publish, or maybe an interview or a conference that they had that said what they were looking for, and mention it. this one I found through an author. So I was like, yeah, I'm a fan of this author. That's how I found you. And I was like, I saw on your wish list that you love cozy fantasy, which is why I decided to reach out to you. And then mention a bit more of specifics that was in his wish list. And I was like, although I don't have that, I think you will like this. That's also kind of similar to what he said. And then, thank you for consideration. Sincerely, your name. Which is crazy that that's written. But yeah, now it did recommend going to look at what they request. Let's see. Where did it say that? Oh yeah, agents reject queries for formatting mistakes more often than you think. So double check your document according to each submission's guidelines. So I'm gonna go look at what he kind of wants in a submission and see if it's formatted correctly. So all he actually says on his submission guidelines is that it should be sent to this specific email and that he's accepting via Query Manager. Okay, so then let's look at what this is. So basically in Query Tracker, you just break it up into different sections, it seems like. So that does kind of make it easier. And it also says 1 paragraph pitch required. Interesting. This is, put it here. Is there a section just to add like your whole, oh, you query letter puts, okay. Sorry, I'm like, my brain's everywhere, but I think I got the gist of it down. I think I got what he wants. I'm kind of nervous now that we're doing this. I'm not sending it out yet, of course, because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But it looks like he is still accepting queries, which I am so lucky for. But I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I'll come back another day to make a list of a few other agents to query to, just to be safe, you know. And then I'll basically put this to their preferences. I already have the draft, so. Okay, it is Thursday. I'm just gonna put this away while I talk. New D&D sheet, because the last session ended. But I just read over the rough draft of my query to my ideal literary agent. It still looks good, even after a few days. So, good. It is like 7:30 in the morning, so the sun's not up yet. And I have to start going to work at a little after 9, so we only have a little bit for this. My plan today is to make a list of other people to query to. Like, I want to go through my bookshelf back here and find books that I really liked and search up the literary agent for them and see what they're looking for. I don't know if there's other, I feel like I could just search up literary agents looking for my specific genre, but I want to know the literary agent a little bit more, if that makes any sense. I don't just want to find them out of a pile and pick them. I could, but I don't want to. I think that's where I'm gonna start. Okay, I don't actually know how to begin with this. So the first literary agent I'm trying to query to is the literary agent for Assistant to the Villain. So that one I can put away. I could also look at Fourth Wing, see who's the literary agent for this one. But I feel like, I don't know, my book is a little bit more, it's not as high stakes as Rebecca's. So I'm gonna go look at the acknowledgement. I'll probably look for the spell shot because my friend, I haven't read this yet, but my friend, my editor, read this and she's like, I really think this is what you're gonna like. She said this as soon as she started reading my book. She's like, I think this is your kind of book. Another author I really like is Anna Huang, so maybe I can see what her author is looking for. Those are the only books like I know really well. I could do Daughter to the Pirate King. I feel like the vibes of that could match up. Maybe I can look for the literary agent in this one too. I have a lot of dark romance in here, and maybe I will look for Rena Kent's, but it's really just depending if they want my kind of book, because my kind of book is not dark fantasy at all. That's why I was kind of staying away from them. I think I could also probably try Sarah J Maas's as well. These are all really big names though, that's the problem. But yeah, I'm gonna go look through them and then see what their literary agent kind of wants. Okay, literary agent for Fourth Wing, not accepting unsolicited queries, so that's fine. Looks like fiction. The only thing that would kind of be right is romance, but this isn't a romance main novel, so it won't work. Okay, I found them. This acknowledgement is actually kind of funny. I've never read it before. The way she writes it, it sounds more like her. Otherwise, it's like usually pretty basic, being like, oh yeah, this is what this, or like thank you to this person and this person and this person. But it was that was funny. I don't think Rena Kent has acknowledgements in her book. Romance fantasy, so, but they don't have Rena Kent on their known clients list. Oh, but they do have Anna Huang. What the heck? And Elsie Silver. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Looks like she's open as well. What is she looking for? I don't think she will work because it's new adult mystery fantasy or young adult fantasy. So I'd say no. She is closed to unsolicited queries, but she doesn't have fantasy as one of her sections either. So she's open. Oh, is looking for fantasy. So that's, out of all that, I have 4. I'm just gonna search up kind of how to do this because I don't know what I'm doing. I know this is probably a bad idea, but I think I'm going to just stick with these 4 because I know you kind of have to query like over 100 times before you're gonna get accepted. I'm aware of that. I just don't know who to query to. And I don't know how to find them. Like, I searched it up and it was like, yeah, find similar books to yours and then query to them. And I might just need to go read more books. I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna see. We'll see how much my friend can get done and if I should ask her if I should wait or if I should just like try and, you know, send it out already. This is strange to say, but I think I'm done. Like, I came in today to look at what I had left to do and hopefully like get all of that done today, but I don't think there's anything more for me to do. Like, I have a small list of agents to query to. I'll probably need to go search for more, but I think that's going to be at a later date. I have the rough draft query letter written. The book is pretty much done. I'm waiting a couple more weeks to see if my friend makes any more progress on it. If she does, I'll wait for her to finish it. If not, then I'm just going to send it out as it is. But I think that's all I really need. So, I mean, there probably won't be another video on this, like specifically the querying process, until I like get towards the end of it. So next week will probably be another writing vlog, either Project Princess or Project Witch, which I feel like are going to be the 2 best options to make sure I don't fall into a reading slump after this. I mean, a writing slump after this. But yeah, I think I'm done. So next time you hear this, hopefully I have a literary agent, or I'm just like completely at a loss of what to do. So those are the only two options. Hopefully the first one. But yeah. I hope you stars enjoyed, and I will see you all next week. Bye bye.